Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So hopefully you enjoyed the small time-lapse that we actually had. This time we did what's called Oak View Apartments. It's much improved, I think, in building-wise compared to my last one, so I'm getting better. Yeah, but I also wanted to show you guys this. This was done off-camera. Now Master Jam actually did this part here, so he attached this onto the car park, made a little bit more of a path that goes past it. We got an actual ship here, like in glass. I think it probably looks better without shaders. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Got that made out of glass. It's kind of cool to show that it's like the marina area. Got a couple benches around. Tree as well. And then also this anchor. This was quite cool. So an anchor of the HMS Coventry lost in battle. So you could do that with just slabs and your cobblestone wall. That's what we've done here anyway. So we've got an anchor right there on that kind of like rocky bit. That's pretty cool. And then I saw this shape and I decided to mural it up. So this is something that I did. I've tried to make a wave. Because just naturally the shape here cutting into here and then coming up to here and then going in, I was just like, well, I can actually do something with that. So I've tried to make a wave. Don't know what you guys think. It might just be a little bit weird, but it might also work. I don't know. Tell me what you think anyway. You know, just is it good or is it just concrete it? That's basically what I need to know. So yeah, there's a couple of little bits on this, and I'm going to just go through the whole tour of what I've actually done on the time-lapse and that kind of stuff is going to be the extra bits, as well as some stuff that I've done off camera, of course. Shoving a tree and, you know, got a little bit more muddy stuff around here. We've got a little back door here that actually goes into the back of the store, something that you haven't seen yet. I've also tried to make it a little bit more muddy around this bit. And there we go, got the little entrance part there. There we go, it's called, yep, Oakview Apartments. I think we might do the shops first, or should I talk about the structure? I think I'll talk about the structure first, because that might be important for some people. The extra bit I've actually added in is just this slab going across it, because I was looking at it and it just looked so flat going from that part going all the way up. So just by using a couple slabs, a couple of stairs as well, just on these bits, that really helped to just border that outside. I mean, it's not going around the whole side, it's just on the back piece really that I've done that. Another thing that I've done, which is really quite good, I think, is to, you know, these balconies here go out to that point. The bigger ones seem to go out, and you get bigger ones, and then obviously we got the mega one in the penthouse, and the penthouse I'm really quite happy with. So yeah, that's a nice little design just to make it feel like it's getting bigger, and to really vary your buildings. You could actually just do that, and just even if you got a little bit to extend out. Of course, I've used the chisel quartz, which in my texture pack is brick, does help, but you could just use normal quartz for that, and then I've used stone brick here. Those two really mix together really well. So yeah, and then there you go, there's the bottom. So having a different bottom to a different top as well is quite good. Quite a good design feature. So there we go. I've also done obviously minor changes on the front as well. So let's have a look anyway at the first store, which was the Newsagents. Newsagents is just like a small little shop. So there you go, got open. It's opening hours 7:30 to 10 PM. Should already put 7:30 AM, but oh well. I've called it the Happy Shopper. So nice and simple. Really basic design. This is just like cut really flat. I think all the other stores have got a bit more money, so they do have that. Also, this little design here, just walking up, I've actually got a couple towns near me that have something similar, where it's going up like quite a big hill, really, and going at weird angles and stuff. And they actually have like not really this type of stuff, but they have like a walkway that's up here and the road's down there. It's really interesting. So I've done that. Let's have a look inside anyway. We have a lot of teacher magazines. I am going to variate this block, I think, quite a bit. But there you go, you've got a lot of magazines. So you've got your magazines there. You've got your food, like just stuff there. A couple like book type stuff. That might not be books, that could be DVDs, you know, they like to sell everything. We've got some food, like fresh foods, like cookies and donuts and stuff. They usually have a display. We've got some cans as well. Fridge stuff, so like ice cream. So it could be a beautiful sunny day out in Lioness Marina time, and get that. And then also these, just your simple things. So this is more the kind of thing that you do if you're on the console versions, definitely, which is just stairs. Have stairs going on, and use carpet on the top, and you just block off the ends. That works really well just for normal shelves. That does look like shelves. They don't have to worry about these bits. The same with these. You don't have to really worry about them. So there we go. Also have, this is something you didn't see. Obviously got the till area. There we go. So you got the actual till here. You know, all that kind of stuff. And then you've also got National Lottery. So National Lottery, I think most people know what it is. But like, you know, you get those like gambling things, and it's just like the simplest design I could come up with, which is just blue glass and a sign, but it kind of works because that also has inside it all those other like scratch cards and stuff like that. You know, they always have it in like those display cases. So there you go. You can just stand here. But yeah, okay, that biome, that's not good for biome. Oh well, ignore it. Yeah, I've got a couple biome issues I haven't been able to check out through all this build yet. Also got the alcohol at the back, obviously. So there we go, got the alcohol at the back. In the back, this is something you didn't really get to see on the time-lapse because I'd already built the wall up. We've got more frozen stuff in there. We've got more like stacks and shelves of certain goods. Lots of boxes, more shelves and more stuff. There you go, you've got Q Corp, LD Corp and Zaris Fuel. Those are the three main kind of companies. And then that, of course, goes into the back door. I really like this back door. There you go. So they could just have, oh yeah, deliveries come around the back, you know, drop them off here and pick them up and take them up. I think it's really cool. At least I like the little delivery port thing because of what it kind of has. You know, lots of goods. Kind of makes sense. The next thing, of course, we have is Cut Loose. So my girlfriend came up with that name and most of the design, to be honest. So this one, it's just a salon, like a hair salon for ladies. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Cool scene and design. This is another thing you don't really get to see. And what the hell happened here? Okay. Why? Okay, that's fine. I think I know what it is, but we'll see. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, there we go. You get to see me do it in old Let's Build style. There we go. I'll do it like that. I'm just going to put in some like wood or something. That's a shame. No. No. Okay, well, there we go. We're just going to have that there. And we'll do that there. I'll fix it when we go upstairs, I think. You can hardly tell anyway. There we go. Let's cover it up with slabs. So in here, on this part here, it would have all the hair producty type stuff. Wigs. No, not really wigs. Just hair products type stuff just on here so you can buy it, and this kind of invites you in a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know. I have no idea. When I go to these places, you also got a sofa if you're waiting. Got a little desk here, stand up. You know, type you in, there you go, there's your money. Well, give me your money. Cut your hair. Let's come in here. Now me and Zaris are actually going to be doing a design on salons and stuff because we both did two completely different designs without even knowing that we're doing a mini-series type thing on doing the shop. So anyway, we'll do a video on that. This is my design. Well, it's kind of Master Jam's design. I saw that he did it in one of his videos. So I've kind of like looked at it and I've given my own spin on it a little bit. So a very dark kind of, you know, wood type thing. Mirror like pushed back into the wall to actually use the size that we've actually got. But yeah, I really like it. I really do like it. I think it looks cool. And just having the waves, that bit looks really good. Over here we got the actual bit where you put your hair. So put your head back, do your hair. Kind of makes sense. Nice and easy. In the back here, got like a wall separator, not an actual wall. And this apparently is a nail bar. Which, yeah, your other person stands there, gets the nails done. Or not stands there, sits down, puts their hands over, does your nails. Apparently they also all have bathrooms in salons. I didn't know that. So there we go. Learned something. And then in the back we've got a massage place. And this has also got a messed up roof, hasn't it? Right, well, let's just do this. Ah, it doesn't matter. Oh well. So we're going to do that. So there we go, just massage table. Oils and stuff there, and just, you know, pretty simple, but a little bit more private. So yeah, that's quite cool. There's a couple of designs anyway. But like I said, me and Zaris will probably do a big video on how like different designs you can actually use for them and what you need and all that kind of stuff. I think we're going to do a series on that. If people are interested in that kind of stuff, of like what's the essentials or what designs can you give me like a ton of designs for it, please do say, and me and C are actually up for starting to do stuff like that. The next one we have is the Pear Shop. Definitely not the Apple Shop, but very similar to the Apple Shop, the Pear. So this is where you get your Pear products, like your Pear phone and your Pear Pod and your Pear Pad. Yep, all of those. So, yep, really, really white. This is actually based off a shop that we have in the UK. I don't know if it's anywhere else, called Stormfront. Stormfront is basically the Apple store in the UK, at least as far as I know. It's just very, very white, very, very clean. Pretty empty shops, really. It's just like greys and whites. So there we go. We've got all the phones on display. These are where you get your accessories. Nothing you can really do, but that would be, you know, phone cases. They're selling so many phone cases these days. And you got your more expensive stuff in the back. So these are like really expensive phones, and your obviously your Pear Pads as well, because you need Pear Pads. and they're just like simple little standing desks. A couple more stuff behind there. This is mainly stuff like this is what I'm thinking, because I've worked in a shop before. My thinking with this is that, you know, if somebody buys a phone, you go, oh, well, have you seen any of our cases? And then you can actually grab one, put them to it, and you're trying to force sales, which sounds about right. For the kind of shops that we're talking about. So there you go, you get that. Pillars. Okay, I did see in a couple of the pictures there seems to always be pillars in these type of shops. So then they're like metallic pillars. So I went with metal. Now in the back, I think this is somewhere you didn't get to see. Oh, just noticed that. That's weird, isn't it? Just fill that up. Not with that one. That one there. Yeah. So this is the bit you didn't really get to see. Just boxes. Really just boxes. And then in here we actually have the manager's room. So he would just be sitting here going rah, 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 or he or she, and just filing stuff away and doing reports and that stuff. And that's where the back of the staircase for the apartment part of it, which is quite cool, I think. But lights, really simple, just a lot of light. From going into them, they're just blazing light, just really bright. And they're not very done for the design. It's just on the outside, just new slabs and the stairs. Nothing special, just simple. Alright, Foster Coffee. Definitely not Costa Coffee, but Foster. Little sitting area outside. The reason I went for this is because of course the road is at an angle. And I do urge you guys to do roads at an angle, because it is so much fun. As you've seen here, like actually trying to build something around it, like putting in these parking spaces, for example, was a bit of a nightmare, but it looks really cool. It forces you to do stuff differently. And there you go, there's a little helicopter. Yeah, one of the things that I've done here, of course, is I've just made like this little sitting area. So that actually brings it out. Obviously, the building itself came out a little bit here, take up some space. But then when it went back in, we had like a huge amount of gap here. And I was like, well, let's do an outside sitting area. So I've just brought it forwards a little bit, but also made it so the path is actually quite wide. And then of course that can go down here, and it's a little bit more natural when it goes down there to go down that little path. Yeah, sitting area, simple little parasols. Obviously, I've got coloured wall in my texture pack. You guys might not have that, but you can use carpet and you can use wood, and that doesn't really matter. So there you go, you get some little seats, pretty simple, big sign, of course. You can just do your own designs with that. Again, if you want me and Z to do some designs, and it won't be with the metadata stuff, that's fine. So, at least in my Costa, we have these big, like, chairs, like sofa-type chairs, like, right outside the window. Really comfy, but you always feel really weird, because people can just stare at you from outside. So, we've got some of those. We've got some booths as well, using the brick, which actually work with this colour scheme really well. And then a couple more, like, little seat-type things here, and then even more in the back. You'll also notice the lights I've used. These are like the lamp. The closest I can get to lampshades is this. So, yeah, I think they actually work in here with the colour as well. Actually works. So there we go. Get that. Now, as you walk in as well, the checkered floor. Checkered floors are actually a big part of Costa Coffee. So I went with that, and I just did it with wood, just switching between oak wood and birch. So birch was main kind of like material. Now I just used a bit of oak wood just to mix it in and just checker it. It's really good. And now in my Costa as well, because it's all based off mine. Here you kind of walk, you walk in, you go, oh, right, there's a queue. And you go, oh, look, there's cakes and paninis and stuff. And you keep on looking at the cakes and paninis. And then you finally get to the till and you go, I will have a cake and panini, as well as a coffee that I wanted. This I haven't done yet. I need to do the menu, actually. So I need to do that. But then you pay at the till, you then wait around here. There you go. That's a coffee to go. It's the closest I get to the red cup that I've got. There we go, we got that. The other thing here, yep. So we've got a couple little bits of food and some plates and trays. This was basically that area. Weird little design thing here. This was to have the specialty coffee in it, like caramel stuff. I did try to put it up here. We're using beer bottles. I don't know if it works or not. Probably not. There you go, got a little bit of steam coming off the coffee machines. We've got coffee machines here, and some sinks. Makes sense. So then you've got a couple of these. Again, this is based off my one. It has this exact design where you have two of them, so you can actually serve a lot of people with this. So there we go, got that. Yeah, back area, a couple more like sofa type things, and also the view. Of course, this was a little bit of a change to the design of the building in a way to actually do that, and then actually put in a flower bed. So this was the reason I went with a flower bed. There you go. So I'll show you that. A couple of flower beds on here. It was just to the path was huge again, so I was using these flower beds to actually cut down on the space without taking up too much, but it added something into it, made it a little bit more interesting, and then we got a bit of a mess there. So These are kind of kept, these are kind of kept. And this one especially, because I went with the window there, it made sense. Also, there we go, you can see these little windows in there, that's the bathrooms, which we'll show in a second. But there you go, so that kind of made sense. So I was looking at it, I was like, that's just loads of grey. You look outside and you just had all this grey pattern on the floor, so just putting in something simple like that really worked. A couple little chairs. Bathrooms, really simple. Little toilet in here. Urinal here with a divider wall. That is using my glass pane, which is a white one. You can just use your black stained glass or whatever. Little sink going there. Got the ladies over here, just 3 cubicles. And there's the actual light as well. So you've got natural light, which is just the dark. And you usually have those in toilets, so it kind of made sense. But that's the Foster coffee. Nice and simple. There we go. I could have also put some windows. Actually, I need to show you guys that. Just remembered. Yeah, the in cuts as well. Putting these back and putting pictures in. There's always pictures in Costas. So I put these back and just knocked it back in one. Simple, really. Oh, actually, yeah, the divider. There's quite a lot I've done in this, so it's going to be quite a bit of a long tour. Yeah, so what I did here, I wanted more space because of the toilets being brought out. It cut down on my space here. I didn't want to have a 1-block walk around, so if you have a look at the wall, the red actually stops, and then I just use this to create a divider. I use that kind of sandstone colour, which was used there, as a divider. And as soon as you do that, you can't tell that the wall drops back 1 block, because of course there's the wall. There's the other wall. So definitely use stuff like that, because you can't tell. Not really. So there you go. I mean, you can and you can't. You can when it gets pointed out, but you can't normally. So definitely use stuff like that if you start running out of space. That's what I did. So there we go. So there's the front of the design anyway. I will probably be doing a tutorial. If you guys want a tutorial, ask. Please do. Just comment it. That always helps. The side of the building's very, very flat and boring, because they mostly are. And then the back's really detailed. So there we go. Because it doesn't need to be detailed all the way around, of course. Yeah, I think in terms of depth and colours and stuff, this one's good. This one's better. There's a lot more in it. It just seems, I don't know, it just seems better built. So there we go, we get that. Obviously balconies and stuff. So, what have we got? So there we go, there's a little window there, there's a little big window there. So don't worry about making it a bit of a mess at the back, because it can be. There's not even any windows on this side at all. I could have done a couple, I guess, but no. Okay, so this is Oakview Apartments. Let's go inside, okay? First thing, okay, let's go inside. We've got the bins. So we've got 3 different types of bins, different colours, just using trapdoors on top. Of course, you guys on console and guys can't float trapdoors, can't do this with the trapdoors themselves. Use carpet, just use black carpet. It actually looks pretty good. I've even been tempted to switch it back to black carpet. Now down here, this is where I've got the entrance to the downstairs parking. This is a lot better. Parking wise, like I try to do with every single thing that I do, I try to improve every single time. This definitely improved. I actually need to do that though. There we go. This definitely improved. Just, it feels a lot more organised, even with this bit that steps down. This steps down because the path is directly above it, whereas this is where the building is, and the building goes obviously up 1 block because the road's going up. But yeah, I haven't put any cars in it yet. I think I'm going to ask the builders on Lioness if they want to shove any cars in, because that might be cool. But just design-wise, it works a lot better. It's a lot more, it just flows a lot better. If we have a look at the other one, and I'll show you what I've tried to do, and I've also put in this bit here. Girlfriend said about doing some sort of like warning line type thing. So if you have a look in here, the pillars are a little bit random, and they are. They're, like, the space is a little bit random, and they really are. So what I did instead, of course, this time I actually reorganised it a little bit. I got a little bit more organised. Same kind of design, you know, having it down there. This time I've it closed as well, because that one was open, the car's coming out. There's not always going to be a car coming out. So I organised it a little bit better, and I put in pillars. I put in gaps between the pillars. This is quite an important thing, so you can actually, looks like you can fit in a proper space. It's actually using the yellow as well to mark out. Instead of using white, it's using yellow to mark out, which I think is quite good. But yeah, the pillars are regular spaces. You know, when you drive in, you've got the disabled space right here. This is quite important. I only have 1 disabled space, but you have a disabled space here. That would be so easy to get in if you're disabled. You know, you can just come in here, you can just drive around. You're in, you get out the car, because, of course, if you're driving in this way, if you're in the UK, you drive on the right, so you would actually step up this. It's all based for the UK. And then you can walk across this path to get there. It makes perfect sense, really. You don't have to go. You have to weave around. My other one, you had to weave around like here and go all the way to here, and then you can go back in here. I think I might make these 2 disabled as well, just to make sure I've got enough. But yeah. So yeah, you've got that. Of course, that would be a lot easier as well if you're disabled. You can just reverse out. You're gone. Brilliant. Anyway, also got a couple spaces here. Like this is big enough. You've got lots of spaces here. Using the dividers and using the pillars. Pillar color as well works with the wall. And then using the brick on the outside and trying to use the mossy as a dark variant or something really works. Having a little gap through here. This is a little bit tight around this bit, but yeah, it's because I ran out of space really. And this actually backs on as well. So I'm maximizing the space underneath as well. It actually backs onto the other one. So there you go, there's the other one. So you can actually quite easily see. I don't know why I didn't do that first time. So this one's a lot bigger. Apartment-wise, this one's a lot bigger anyway. So there you go. I just think it works, and the lights look a little bit better as well. It just all looks a bit more organised. So I need to fill that out with cars. Lioness people, if they are watching, then they can just build cars, and then I'm not too bothered. There we go. So we only had 3 apartments per floor in this one. I can't remember what we had last time. I think we had 4. Did we? I can't remember. Water sides. What did we have in that one? I've had 4. It might have been smaller and it had 4 or something. Or did it have 3? Sorry guys, I'm going to have to check because this is going to bug me otherwise. No, we had 3 of them. So we had 3 per floor. That's fine. So we've actually got 3 per floor in this one as well. And that's a lot bigger, so it's a bit fancier. Definitely. It's bigger in terms of height and also in terms of... this is the apartments that let's go up. So, first apartment. Okay, go around. Obviously the staircase is a little bit different. It's got a divider. It's not open. Let's go into the first one. So this one, of course, you saw time-lapsed. It's quite big. It's quite spacious. Let's just go around to the sides. Now I've done a couple of in-cuts here. Got a little bonsai tree. There's probably going to be some biomes that messed up. Glass cabinet here. I did have item frames. When I copied it up, there were just so many item frames I dropped about 20 FPS. It wasn't worth it. Little bathroom in here. Nice thing here. I changed this from red in the time-lapse. It is red. Didn't like it at all, so change that. Little simple bathroom. In here, of course, you've got the main bedroom. Pretty big. Nice window as well. Behind you. There we go. And a walk-in wardrobe. I guess just using a couple of crafting tables there. You can use chests and stuff if you haven't got that in your texture pack. And then you got wardrobes up there. Really cool. The other stuff, of course, this kitchen. I love this kitchen. I just love it. I think it's brilliant. Kitchen-wise, it's just really simple. I use this wall divider, but I wanted it to feel open. So I just used slabs and, attached a couple little things on the kitchen here. A couple of wine bottles. A little microwave. Got your sink. Little things there. It's different. But also you could be part of the action when you're cooking and stuff. It would be a little bit noisy. And then you've got the little breakfast bar type stools here. I really like this as well. Actually using that. And then the table, which is a bit random with the chair placement. But it doesn't really matter. Then over in this part here, we've got the actual sofa type bit. This chair I don't really like, but I sit on these chairs really weird. I actually sit with my legs over them. Or back there. So that actually would be perfect for me. And then the little corner table is just on the side rather than it being in the centre. And it could be in the centre, couldn't it? Yeah, I'll put it in the centre, why not? And we've just got a little TV, which is on a stand, instead of having the big wall one. So it's a little bit different there. And then over in this corner here, we actually have the office. So little office, and that's messed up. Guessing that's when I did stack. For some reason it had messed up. Okay. It's supposed to be like that. There's little things, a little office in here, little bookcase. Really simple stuff, really. Nothing too big. So that's like a one-person apartment. You then walk down the hall and you get to the next one. So it works its way around a little bit better. This one is the same as the other one. I just copy and paste them. I didn't even change the colours. I was quite lazy with this because of biomes. That was the main reason. So I wanted the penthouse to be really good. This one, of course, quite nice. You actually have a balcony at the back. There we go. So you got a balcony. You can actually extend that balcony a little bit, but I kind of like having the lip or this little ledge being out there. So they've already got a balcony at the back as well. I'm actually pretty lucky. They have a small kitchen in this part, and it's got a weird kitchen floor, which is only partial. So there's an angle. So imagine that being at an angle. Small kitchen, simple. Sink and stuff. You got the washing machines there. The other one actually doesn't have washing machines in. As crazy as that sounds. And then you got the bigger kind of living room in here. So they go big living room here, big window, nice sitting area and stuff like that. Bookcase, of course. You've actually got the dining table type thing would be here. It can have like multiple chairs. Obviously, I've just put in a couple. That was mainly because of biomes again. Which I'll keep it to a minimum. Bathroom in here, same as the other one. Pretty simple. It's pretty small. And then you got your little office in there. Got the main bedroom in this bit. So there you go. There's the main bedroom again. Big window. This time, of course, that bedroom does have the balcony as well. So that window is the part of the balcony. So there you go. You get a balcony there. There's a window. Seeing that. Another thing, of course, I forgot to mention the white. Yeah, we got white stained glass, and we got blue at the back. So there's two different colours. Now, there's a reason for that. I tried blue on this front. It did not look right. It didn't look like this one. It didn't work. So I went with white instead. And then at the back, blue seemed to just make it pop a bit better. So really strange, but it was just something about how it is. Now all of those apartments are pretty much the same. Every so often I put in as like little bits of difference. I put in like a nice sun lounger there. I've got a chair, a couple more up. There you go. It's just a chair. On the other side here, I've got like a little table. You know, just put random stuff on the back, even if you've done the same interiors. But yeah, let's just jump through this one. See the reverse. There we go. So this one's obviously got a bigger balcony. There you go. You can see it's the same design. The good thing is I only need to change the biome once because of course it's in columns. So I just changed the biome on one of them when I flipped it over. Worked really well. So let's go up these stairs. And there we go. We've got a big door. Also, up here we'll go to the roof access. We'll have a look at that in a bit. That's why I've wrapped it around, just in case people are wondering straight away. So, the actual penthouse, I'm really happy with the penthouse. I think it's just really cool. Okay, I've done a lot of these lights in the ceiling, this of course you didn't see. But I've also put in, you know, so it's 2x2 glowstone. Then I've used white stained glass or light grey stained glass as like a lamp type thing. I think it looks really good. I think it works. Don't know what you guys think. There's a lot of dividers in this one. Instead of it, so it's quite open. It's quite big. But I've put a lot of dividers in. I need to see some more detail on that actually. I need to finish this up. Pretty cool carpet. Let's go around to the living side of it. So I've got two different sides of it. I've got the bedroom side of it, and then I've got the main living area of it. And you can see it looks quite fancy. Let's go into the living room side of it. So there we go. We've got another like carpet. You can see this kind of like opens up into a hall type thing. This I love about this build in particular, because you got like the entrance hallway. That's what this feels like without it being a hallway. Then you got here, which is another hall type thing. Another design there. A couple more lights there. This, of course, is a little library type area, like sitting and reading. Got the lamp design, pretty simple. Little table, and some sofas, some plants as well, and that obviously goes over to there. So you've got like those there that you can do whatever with. Just realised that goes all the way up there. I actually need it to go up there. There you go. This is why I was building it without the roof on, obviously. That's the one thing about time lapses, you can't figure out your height. Or I sometimes mess up. So we got that, got the little library there. I really like this area. Over in this bit, you have the main master bedroom. Really big bed. 4 wide, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. Absolutely huge monster bed. The new lamp design as well, we got that. That's looking wicked. That lamp design I saw on Operation Realism. One of those guys showed it to me on there. I don't know if they meant to show it to me, but yeah, really cool using the actual dragon egg. Just wicked. And dragon egg and then a little quartz slab on it. Just looks brilliant. Obviously it's a bit bigger than this one, but we've got the 2 different ones there. And just a little simple, you know, little, what's it called, thing here. Vanity table. And they're all built into that bit. And of course they got the actual patio doors which open up into the back here. Bam. So there you go. You get this massive balcony. Okay, next one is the bathroom. There we go. Big bathroom. Big ceiling. Lots more space. Little table. With a blue orchid on it. Got your sink. Got your toilet. Towel rack. Big kind of corner bath. So this one's a corner bath there. This would be able to pull across. So you'd be able to get the shower rail all the way around if you want to. But corner type bath. Big thing like that. So I think that looks pretty cool. The next one here, another bedroom. So we got different style bedroom. Again, using the blues and things. Now a big lamp. Pretty simple bedrooms really. And you got a little table there as well. And then this one's got its own balcony. Of course. So this one has a lot of balconies. But that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, if you just had this bedroom? I mean, the height's pretty big, isn't it? I mean, how tempted would you be to like drop an egg down at somebody at Costa? Don't do that if you live in an apartment. Trying to give you guys ideas. There we go. So we've got that, and we've got another little toilet room in there. Just another one if the other one's busy, because there's quite a few people living here. If this one's busy, you got another one like here just to go to the bathroom. Yeah, pretty cool. Then in here we got another bedroom. There you go, pink one. Smaller bedroom, smaller bed. Enough said. Nice and simple. And then down here we actually have the washing machines. They're hidden away. So use the lamp that time to hide some appliances. Then that brings us into the main living area part of it. So this kitchen is pretty fancy, I think. I tried to like separate it off properly and use up a lot of the space with it. So also we have this where they got the skylight. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. We'll go on to that in a second. So here we go. This is the kitchen. Kitchen-wise, using the natural, where we've got the windows, I use the natural kind of place to put in, you know, extra blocks around the side. And I actually cut in for these. Actually, that's a bit weird, isn't it? If we just grab that, I was going to ping that one off, but there you go. That's better. I thought it was going to happen. God damn it! This is why. There you go. That one's got hardly any there. Right. Yeah. So using the natural walls and what you've actually got to use that white, because of course we've got white there. I don't want to have brick behind it. But these were using the stairs that were there, so I used the natural space that I've got around me to put in those, like, you know, ovens. Got 2 of them. They're making some stew, and a little extractor fan there. This was the center island thing. This was to take up space. I'll be honest. This was to take up space, and it worked out really well. So I just used some like things there. Got like a little surface on it. Got a top bit. Put some pots and pans. That's where you'd have the pots and pans. Got the little bits of cobblestone wall, and then that goes into the center where you've got the light. And then you've got wood around it. I thought this was awesome. I really like this. I really like this design. I think it turned out really well. Then double fridges. Then you've got the breakfast bar in this bit. So there we go. Breakfast bar over there. Dr. Pepper and an empty plate. So somebody's like me. Basically, that's just me. Okay, so then we've got the skylight. So skylight, of course, because we're at the top. It kind of made sense to have this. And this worked out really well. I really like this. So we've got quite a big area here. You can look up. You can see absolutely nothing from below. That's one of the important thing about a skylight, that most angles, oh, okay, maybe you can see a little bit. Most angles you shouldn't be able to see anything, really, except for the sky. It's got the sky there, we've got some hidden lighting as well, so, oops, I'm using the, let me fix that. I'm using the meta stick by accident. Yeah, so we've got the hidden lighting in there, so it lights up, that's where you get the glow, and just using slabs around it to detail it. And then we've got in here is the living area, like the lounge area. Again, using dividers rather than walls. And you got like big ones here. You got like a divider here, which is the breakfast bar, and you got a divider here, which is behind there. It's to cut up the space with making it open as well. So there we go. Big seat here, big lamp, yeah, big sofa, big TV, big sound system. Little like area there, window. It's quite nice. Wicked, wicked. I really like it. Over on this side, so at the breakfast bar, we have the office area. Office area using a weird banding thing, like pretty modern. There you go, we got there. They've got the pair pad, so they've obviously bought from downstairs. Just sit at the desk and they can just work. And they can watch the kids. If the kids are watching TV or something, they can at least, you know, look after them, I guess. And then in the back, or we've got a balcony, or at the front even. It depends on how you actually look at it, I guess. There we go. So, next bit, we have a gigantic dining table. Again, using the lights, the roof and using the wood, I've actually really used a lot in this. To open up areas, like this opens up an area. That obviously opens up an area. That opens up an area. I've used it like quite a lot, and it actually works really well. It makes it feel like this is the border. It's really good. Especially using slabs as well, so it just, yeah, it's just easy. So yeah, we got the big table, really, really big table. This is just using glass, so I've got glass underneath it. Just, you know, basically going 1, 2, 3, and then going 1, 1, 2, 3, like that. And I've just done that to make the actual table bits of it. Used string in between, and then just put carpet on top. It's, oh, don't want to do that. Simple design, works really well. Yeah, it's just enough said. I guess what I could do as well is detail this by, you know, pushing this back, putting stuff in there. All that kind of stuff, but yeah, I didn't have time, really. Well, I did have time, but I didn't have time. And then you've got obviously the actual balcony here, and this is where you get your view. This will look even better when I start to fill out this area here. This will start to look really good. You do get a view of the next door neighbour's roof, but that's fine. Couple sun lounges, little table around here. I mean, look, there we go. That's the view. It starts to get better when you go around. Table as well, stuff like that. But that's pretty much that bit. You also notice I've blocked up this bit. So there you go. You can see the stairwell has windows, except on there because it would be weird. Girlfriend actually pointed that bit out. It'd be weird if you had windows here, and then somebody was walking up the stairs, and could then just see out at your balcony, and it's kind of invading your privacy a bit. So, because that's around, oh, there we go, around here, you know, they'll be able to see through. Bit creepy. Okay, so going up. Let's go up to the roof access. Boom, what have we got up here? Small little thing there. You can probably tell what that is, but there we go. Small little roof access thing here. There's the skylight, I've just bordered it around. Put a couple more like stuff like this. This is kind of interesting. Just using different types of, you know, anvils. I've also got cobblestone wall and fence. Just shoving those together as well as the iron block in the middle. Because they're all the same kind of texture. Kind of made sense to me. It looks really cool. A couple little bits and bobs and aerials and stuff. Tried to keep the aerials down on this side. Because, of course, the helipad is there. So, God, my nose is going at the minute. Ah, sorry, guys. So, helipad. We've got the golf balls as lights. People have been using those on the server. Golf ball type things as lights. We've got a helicopter. This was actually my Huey, which I've then changed. If you guys want a tutorial, just comment. I'll just do a tutorial. It's easy enough. It's a small little helicopter, and I think it's actually taking off. That's the idea. That it's not like this has got 5 going across here. This is 5, and I'm trying to make it look like it's gone. It's going to go that way. Don't know what you guys think, but I think it looks kind of cool. It's simple little design. Yeah, it's got a little bit of colour. So, and you can obviously just about go in it. I think, kind of. You can kind of go in it. I don't know if you can or not. It's using snow as well. I don't know. I tried to make it a little bit better than my old one. So there we go. Got a helicopter actually taking off, but a lot cleaner. Roof-wise, it's a lot cleaner than that one because it's a more expensive one. So what I'm looking at now that I've done and I've improved, I'm thinking, well, this one's a better design and more money's gone into it, and this one isn't. That's the way I'm looking at it, and that's why this one's a bit messier and not as defined, because this one is very defined. But anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that long tour and time-lapse. Of course, it's taken me quite a while. It's taken me a lot longer than usual to actually do this one. But if you did enjoy it, comment, like, and subscribe. If you want a tutorial on this one, please do say. I've still got to do a tutorial on that one, but I am working through them, or I am going to be working through them. Also with a helicopter, if you want a tutorial, please do say so. And also all the stuff that I said about the shops. Do you guys want shop ideas and things like that? Because I think me and Zarius are planning on doing them and what shops and all that kind of stuff. But there we go. I think it looks pretty cool. Tell you what you think and tell me if you want me to improve it and all that kind of stuff as well. That would really help. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one.